No matter how safe you are online, there could be someone under your roof who puts every family device at risk. I'm 7 News consumer anchor Diane Lee, and in this exclusive, I looked into what you need to do to safeguard your connected family. If the battle to keep kids off screens is lost, one fight families can't afford to lose is the one against cyber attacks. USC Upstate Vice Chancellor Adam Long is the Chief Information Officer, and his knowledge is put to the test by his 2 young teens at home.
My daughter woke up real early one morning, and she started using her computer, and we didn't know it, and that was an aha moment for us.
That's when Long sought out a program that would track usage on devices like Microsoft 365 Family.
For the kids, we can say how long they're allowed to use the computer. It tracks their usage.
Unmonitored video games, especially ones that interact with other players, can also put a family network at risk.
When I saw him downloading modifications, I had to work with him to say, let me see the website. I need to make sure you're safe and you're not putting the network at risk.
There's a solution for that one too, software like Microsoft Xbox Family. The point is,
you don't have to be an IT expert to use these controls.
But if you don't use these tools, you could up the chances of a compromise. The most recent FBI report shows of the top 5 most pervasive cyber crimes, phishing remains the most prevalent, a click of the link that gains access to private accounts. But what has changed, says Rick Floyd with Internet Safety at Greenville County Schools, is the growing number of young adults now falling victim.
It used to be older people clicking on unknown sites and being a victim. Now, the biggest victims, largest number of victims, are like 18 to 24.
Floyd says social media scams that sell alluring products to get you to click or attract users with promises of influence or fame are fooling an age group that isn't used to verifying legitimacy.
In 2014, I was hacked, and it was a wake-up call for me.
Hari Ravichandran has pulled from his own experiences as both a victim and founder and CEO of the digital security company Aura to write a book on keeping connected families safe called Intelligent Safety. It covers everything from the secret lives and risks of connected teens to scammers versus your aging parents.
The cost of digital crime outpaces the cost of home burglaries. So even though we're thinking a lot about physical safety and theft, there's a lot more loss that happens online than somebody coming in to take our goods.
The FBI cites a spike in cybercrime losses over the last 5 years, $10.3 billion for 2022 alone. To safeguard your account, don't reuse passwords across platforms. Set up automatic downloads of software updates and use multi-factor authentication. To protect your youngest family members, consider freezing their credit. More than 1 million kids fall victim to identity theft each year. And Long is quick to point out it's not just family members who can make networks vulnerable.
Sometimes my son will have his friends come over from the neighborhood and they want to join our Wi-Fi. So I immediately had to address that, and we had to change our Wi-Fi in our home.
Malware on one device can infiltrate the whole network. So set up a guest network so your connection is not compromised. One more option to consider is setting up a VPN or virtual private network. It encrypts your communication, whether you're banking or shopping or sending emails. For more on that and other options to protect your family from a hack, look for this story on my page at WSPA.com/consumer.